Welcome to our Red Tara practice. Hope everybody's doing well. We're enjoying some of Rinpoche's advice on parenting. Here's a good one. Rinpoche, do you have any specific advice about working with teenagers? Rinpoche responds, we need to be especially patient with teenagers. Yes. Because trying to discipline them doesn't really work. We can help them the most by supporting them and sharing our ideas about what might be helpful, rather than trying to control their personal lives. When they're not caught in the middle of a difficult problem or upheaval, we can assist them in exploring the possible effects of their actions, as well as discuss the choices they are contemplating for their future. My experience is that if we are too strict with teenagers, they will simply resist. If we're open and supportive, they will feel freer to talk about their problems. I saw a study now that the United Nations has determined that adolescents before went until 18 years old. Now they changed it to 25 years old because human beings are taking longer to develop mentally and emotionally. And the other thing that I saw that was very interesting is teenagers' brains still haven't developed the part of their brain that they understand consequences. So if we're bringing up a teenager, it's helpful to help them walk through the process of what kind of consequences their actions could bring. And I don't mean necessarily the law of cause and effect, karma. Just basic day-to-day consequences. The law of return, if you're kind to others, how do you respond to people that are kind to you? How do you respond to people that are unkind to you? How do you feel if somebody steals from you? How do you feel if somebody puts you down? How do you feel if somebody cheats on you? Basic things like that. Help them walk through the process of having there being consequences to their actions. And as always, try to be a good listener. Rinpoche used to say that a good listener is somebody who gives you their full attention, is completely there with you, and tries to have an open mind. Ideally, if you're a meditator, you have the open mind of love and compassion and emptiness. If you're not a meditator, just have an open mind to hear what they have to say without judging. I have a friend that his son is 18 and he's making his own decisions now. You know, teenagers want to have all the advantages of being an adult and all the advantages of being a child at the same time. They want to have all the freedom, they want to have all the fun, but they also want to have their room and internet and meals and room service and laundry service, etc., etc. And this friend of mine, he was saying that, you know, his son is getting some tattoos now, and he's not doing well in school, and he's acting out and being a rebel, and he's 18. And I told my friend that we can try everything within our power while we're bringing up our children. But by the time that they're 18, by the time they're legally adults, there's not a lot left we can do except try to pray for them and support them and be there for them. But the work that we've done the previous years. It's like you have a toy boat in the water, and you've set the course, and you've pushed the boat out into the water, but at a certain point, you can't direct the boat anymore. You can't reach it anymore. So you have to hope that the course that you've set for this boat is a good course, and that you've done the best you can for them to continue on a good course. But people come with their own karmas. The best parents in the world can have difficult children. The worst parents in the world can have children that are very responsible and become very capable, responsible adults. So people come with their own karmic baggage, so to speak. And at a certain point, if your child or your teenager has some, self-destructive behavior, you have to understand that it's not necessarily your fault. People do come with their own karmic baggage.